got an opinion one way or the other?
Well, it's really hard to sit and say you have to pick somebody in this fight. I would perhaps take Jones, not because he's a better fighter, these fighters had a big stare down at the phone.
Got him another one and a little lunch. He probably had 6 meals between yesterday and today. All light, not gorging or stuffy, but definitely probably had 6 meals in it. If you neglected yourself enough to come in that heavy and starve yourself the day of the fight, you paid for it that night of the fight. Now they've got a day.
Toney loves that. He thrives off of the opposition.
Look at Toney going right. Oh,
Jones Jr. James lights out Toney.
All right, I spoke to both fighters in the dressing room. I'm cautioning you again.
He's a starving man for victory, and there's the bell for round number 1. This one's
what he wants to do. He wants to make him miss punches, feel his power a little bit.
This is assault downstairs as Roy Jones.
He conceded this first round. We're only halfway through. The other thing is that, it's ring generalship.
Good counter left hook there from Toney.
And Toney he somehow finds a way to get out of your way.
Nice right lead there from Jones. Jones the aggressor here in round 1. Toney yet to really put that body attack together, which was really just a 10-second warning for the fighters to let them know there's only 10 seconds left in the bout.
Well, let me tell you something. A few rounds coming up is it was just a 10-second warning with the timekeeper claps. Is not to look, and there's a beautiful combination all off the glove zone.
Best moment also what he did against Iran Barkley.
For James Toney.
Good left hook from Toney. I noticed when Jones throws his punches, Joey leaves.
At the same time, he just got with a little right hand, Jones did. Jones leans back so well.
Quite make it past the midway point. And he'll perhaps get a test in that route tonight against Toney. Good lead, left hooks.
Beautiful to the body against a guy with such quick hands like Roy Jones. So James Toney might be looking to drop him in.
Has asserted himself pretty well. Good combination from Jones. Toney in some trouble. Jones more. Is that all you got? Jones says, yeah, I'll take the round with me.
Well, right now as I see it, a little example of his quickness, there's 2 left uppercuts, 2 left hooks, another left uppercut. Right now, they didn't hurt James Toney. He's got a great chin.
He jumped back that he was somewhat staggered, but he was actually just
back at Toney.
Oh! Big left hook, and down goes Toney! He was cut.
Jump in, left hook.
He got suckered in.
He was off balance as much as hurt. I think a little of both, but he was fooling around.
Jones actually stuck his
counters in.
He's really getting hit by some counter shots from Jones here. Dangerous though against Toney. Good counter by Toney. His best
confidence.
And look how low his hands are. Toney nearly caught him that time with the left hook.
But you saw what happened. Jones had his hands down, but they're so quick it'll work for him tonight as well.
He is so quick. Toney is right now finding out that
they're both vacant. Look, and there goes Jones. And see, he kind of caught him and pushed him too. They bumped the bodies together. I don't think he was hurt. Watch, see, and then the push there. And look at Toney, how strong he is, though. He doesn't go down because he knows that if he does go
down, he suckered him into that by doing it himself. And Toney fell prey for it.
But it was definitely great and give more room.
Good left hook.
It wasn't a strong left hook.
3.5 years, Toney's been a champion.
Gets to Toney is when he's got to start punching.
Big shot from Toney, his best punch of the fight. He goes through the body a lot, but he hasn't had a chance to really do that.
It was really amazing. He gets a good right hand by Toney off those 2 misses by Jones. But see how he slides Toney right now.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Toney starting to assert him.
Jones just landed 4 wicked shots, 2 to the body and 2 to the head. Jones's body is medium and not the weight.
Here's Jones. And champion off balance being caught.
Woo! Having fun, baby. Doing what you're doing. Way to work. Way to work. He's slowing down.
Scored by Jones back in round number 3, left hooks. is not what Jones wants to do in the center of the ring. Plus, to take some gate receipts. And there's Toney getting hit with some left. Playing a decoy game, but Jones landing the ball. Toney being noticed there. Again, Toney landing. And Jones coming back for him. And they trade in the middle of the squared circle here at the...
Toney can't always wait for that right hand.
Oh, whistling turnaround left hook for Toney. He nearly...
not let him rest. You've got to tire out Roy Jones Jr., and that means constant pressure. Got Toney pressing the action. Here's that counter right hand that got deflected by. So Jones right, Toney right, but missed, and then a counter left hook. And here goes Jones to work now.
So far, Roy Jones as the challenger.
So, not very much knowledge of Roy Jones, but the
Toney missing the overhand.
See, even though Roy Jones's hands are down on the ropes,
good left hand there from Roy Jones. Jones still landing hits.
The amazing thing about Roy Jones, look, threw a left hook, leaned back, didn't get hit with the sweeping right hand.
The midway point in this bout.
Look at that, right behind him again.
He's flicking for everything you do.
In Toney's corner, where you seem to be getting beat to the punch almost every time, like right there.
You got to really start taking chances at opening up. Superior talent is Jones. You're not going to beat him in a tactical.
Goes right back to work with the lefts and rights. Toney getting hit by some big shots from Jones in the center of the ring. Ropes here. And he's been able to get away from all the pressure of the champion so far to this point. A little rough. And the more accuracy. Toney just pounding Jones. Combination punching. Champion on the ropes now. And you don't see Jones, or Toney rather, retreat.
Left hook. Even though he's sliding and rolling with a lot of them.
Oh! Good left hand from Toney. And a right at the bell. Back into Toney's corner.
You can hit him all day, keeping at your range.
No, because he's way behind. Look at that little replay there. We're going to see this left hook land, but it was high on the head of...
left hook has been the best shot there, and Toney hurt by that shot. Swinging wildly. Some headshots, and they're piling up for Jones to challenge. Has Toney in his corner. Pounding him to the head with lefts and rights, but Toney fires back a right hand.
Toney was right in corner there. That was a little shot behind the head from Roy Jones, which doesn't do anybody any good. But right now, Toney isn't doing the smart thing in this fight. He's not going to get tired. He's done everything right. The fact of the matter is, it should be the corner's job right now to try to help out his fighter and get any edge he can by talking to the referee. When he finally gets in there. Ooh.
Oh, big left hand from Toney, but not as big as it appeared.
Look at in the way too much here. He's got to let these guys fight a little bit more.
And that just fired up Roy Jones in the final 10. As we look back at the action.
Don't get hit this time. Make him
It looks like this might be the... he did land.
It's getting pretty late for
And I'm looking at it from a corner man standpoint. I'm saying you need to knock him.
As lunging in the champion. He gets caught with the left and knocked into the neutral turnbuckle.
Well, Jones landed two rights, slithered off the ropes away from James Toney.
The body work that we're used to seeing in Toney.
I don't think it's the weight so much as this style is just killing us.
You have to love the way that Toney is, or rather Jones is negotiating. Lands a couple, leaves the scene of the crime, then back inside. Even on the ropes, he, as you mentioned, ties.
Pernell Whitaker is as tricky as this kid.
Tony's right hand landing there. Seconds here of the 10th round. Whistling right hand, a portion of it landing on the nose of Toney. 6 minutes. So often, Joe, when the guy,
6 minutes, James.
as we check,
All right. Show it to me. Okay,
would be tonight. And probably a lot.
he's really tried. There, a pretty good left hook from Toney. From the champion, Toney. And a counter right.
Once they do stop, he'll tie you up and then hit you. Look, oh, beautiful left hook. He gets on both sides.
Incredible to see Toney get waxed like this on the rope. Jones trading into the ring here.
Oh boy, how many times has he done that to James Toney and jumped in with that left hook? Toney's got nothing on his punches at this point.
And upstairs.
Look at what he did.
Jones not changing it. Right down Main Street from Toney, and he could turn the tide. Foreman late in the fight when he seemed to be all but beaten.
Type of fighter that could pull this type of performance out of his hat.
And I get the impression that Jones
Came back with a counter.
oh, a smash left hook.
But here we just saw the emergence of a true superstar in this game, and it's Roy Jones Jr.
Jones wants to finish. it's over. Splendid indeed. Splendid enough for the upset. Or some good moves in the ring, but he also has the capability of knocking a guy down.
And new super middleweight champion of the world, Roy Jones.